Good morning again. So, this is his first job on his new little lumberjack bench. Rock solid. So what we're doing, I'm going to turn you around and show you. So this is his water tank. This is the insulation. It's quite a firm insulation, which is good. Now I thought I'd clad this in timber, you know, to give it some protection while it's underneath the van, just in case any stone jump up and hit it. But if a stone hits that, it's not really going to do out. It's going to be fine. So I'm just going to put that on, and then I'm going to put the thermal wrap around it as well, just to give it that extra insulation. Because while it's underneath the van, out in all weathers, you want a good bit of insulation, don't you? We realise that with the boats. Now I'm just going to mention as well, I had a mate of mine pop in earlier. He's in one of the other units. And he just says to me, he says, "Oh, I've always wanted a camper van." Well, I think he's about 60-year-old. 60-year-old, he's always wanted a camper van. So I said, "Well, go and get one. Just go and buy one." He says, "You don't have to have one specially built." I says, "You can go on Marketplace, eBay, anywhere, you'll find loads of them." "Ah, no, but it costs a bit of money, doesn't it?" "Well, you can get some cheap bargains." Now I says to him, "How many holidays do you have a year?" And he reckons there's about 3 or 4 holidays abroad. So each time, let's say 3-4 grand a pop. Let's say £3,000. So that's 3, 6, 9, that's £12,000 every year he's spending on holidays. Once he's had his holiday and he's come back, within a few weeks, few months, he'll forget about it. Gets himself a little camper van. He can holiday all year. He can get loads of memories, some nice memories. England is a beautiful country. There is some fantastic scenery. Over in Ireland, get the ferry, go over to Ireland. Again, beautiful countryside, beautiful people. So I'm not saying come and have a camper van off me. But what I am saying is, if you want a camper van, go and get one. What's point? You can spend all this money on holidays and rubbish through the year, or you can do something that you've wanted to do for the last 40 years. And he says, "Oh, I've always wanted a camper van." Go and get one. Okay, well that's my advice. But anyway, back to his tank. So it's a 71 litre freshwater tank. We've also got a 50 litre grey wastewater tank. Now, the customer, he wanted a bigger tank, but you're restricted with your weight, aren't you, on vans? We're allowed to go up to 3.5 tonne. I think the weight of the van at the moment, when it's empty, is 2.5 tonne. So we've got just over a tonne, but you've got to take into account that 3.5 tonne includes yourself, your passenger, and I think 60% full. Your tank's got to be 60% full. Then you've got all your fittings. So you've not got a lot to play with. If it were just over a tonne without yourselves, I mean, I know I look a little bit porky, but well, I'm not. It's a baggy jumper, and I've got a few jumpers on, so it's very deceiving. But if you take the weight of the passengers, it starts adding up, doesn't it? But it's just something to think about. So if anybody's doing their own van, take that into consideration. Because I have heard that, because van lifing is becoming more popular, people selling up and living in the vans, there is a bit of a crackdown. Camper vans, motorhomes, they're getting pulled up at the side of the road and they're asked a loaded weight, and they're getting them checked, and there's a lot of people coming unstuck. So don't come unstuck. Just go with the regulations and you'll be fine. Make sure everything's all right. I know if we go over with this van, because it's an extra long wheelbase, we can get it replated. but we'll have to put the appropriate springs. We'll have to put even the wheels. So you've got your thickness of your wheel, your tyre. You have to put a thicker one on the back end because it's a single axle. So there is ways around it, but if we can, we'd rather not go down that road. But anyway, that's what we're doing today. So see you again. Bye.